I get asked or all the time when I'm talking to people who are looking to have a new product manufactured, what is 3D printing going to be good enough for this part? And the response to that is it depends. It depends entirely on your part, because that is the exact same question as asking, should I make this part out of steel or out of wood? Well, should it be made out of steel or should it be made out of wood? If the part is designed to be injection molded, use injection molding. But if you have the design freedom to design it for the process of 3D printing, then the part can be designed for 3D printing and will perform its function as well as an injection molded part. But to compare injection molding to 3D printing is an apples to oranges comparison, because they're not the same process and they're not meant to make the same kinds of parts. So to say, will this be as good as injection molding? If you've got an injection molded design and you're trying to 3D print it, very often it won't be as good. But if you have a 3D printed design or are able to make a 3D printed design and have it 3D printed, then you will have an excellent part that is as good or even better and more capable than what can be done with other traditional processes. But this all comes down to knowing what you want as an end goal. What does the part have to be able to do? And then maybe ask the manufacturer or your designer there, can 3D printing create that functionality? And if it can, then you should use it, because 3D printing eliminates the cost of molds. You're able to make one part, 10 parts, 100 parts, and sell each one of those parts, maybe at cost, maybe for a profit, but that's way better than buying a mold for $50,000 and then finally getting your first part and realizing that nobody's going to buy it. So 3D printing has its place, and it's an increasingly broadening place, but to compare it to injection molding just doesn't make sense, because each individual product needs to use the process that works for it.